they see each other fighting.
Yeah. They are planning ahead. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you know, there's no concrete storyline," but this is all a part of a master plan. Do you know what I mean? It's all ran up. You know, being the elite, the Road 2 series. It's all you know. It's all part.
It, haven't we? We touched on it, and me and John touched on it last night. And our John is real. I promise you guys, he is real. In our recording, that's only got video but no audio. Me and John touched on it. Like it's the way they're using they're using the Twitters and the Instagrams. They're using it so cleverly because WWE are trying to copy us or trying to copy AEW, or they've been trying to make their stars talk on there. But in AEW, they're always in their kayfabe. They don't break it. It's always talking as if like they want to fight someone. They're always swearing. They're always making you believe that what you're reading is actually real. So you can't always tell if they're being serious about finding someone annoying or if it's just part of the storyline. So you never know, like, was it a fight? Was it made up? Was it part of future planning? We don't know. Yeah. And that's why AEW is so good, because they're so good at making you question what's real and what's part of the story. You don't know.
And you know, the other fantastic thing is, I personally, and a lot of people, we've watched AEW grow from nothing. We've watched the Being the Elite series from scratch and watched that as, various other wrestlers like Kevin Owens and Adam Cole have even been part of it. But we've watched that, and it's like watching something grow up. We've seen it as the Young Bucks just having like a little series where they go to different independent wrestling matches and things.
Yeah.
And we've watched
I'd say anyone who wants to know more about the independent wrestling scene, there's one or two things you should do. The first one is get yourself at least Mick Foley's first book, because he touches on how hard it is having to travel 600 miles in one day to get to one venue, get back in the car and go to another venue. And then also, and those books are fantastic. If you haven't read any of Mick Foley's books, I highly recommend everyone go online and get one now. But also, watch Being the Elite from series episode 1, like I have. I'm only on about... I think I'm on about episode 70 now, so I've still got a lot to go. And in the UK, I think episode 3 or 4 is banned for some reason, so you have to skip that one. But just go through all of them, because it teaches you so much about the independent scene, how much travelling they do, everything, doesn't it?
It's just entertaining, isn't it? I mean, when I started watching, because I got into the Being the Elite series, I'd heard of Kenny Omega his name kept popping up. I was like you at one point. I was just, I watched WWE, and that was it. And then I heard Kenny Omega's name, and then I heard about the Being the Elite series. So I started watching it, and I watched like the first few, and I was hooked. And it was like watching something you watch on Netflix, and I was like, brilliant! I get to watch episode 5 now, and I can't wait to watch that. And it just grew. And then obviously, it's just you've got.
It's fantastic. And you sort of see as well, watching it, if you do what I've done and what you've done, you start on the first episode, you'll see as well how their profile raises, where they're doing it on their iPhone that is quite small budget, to now where it's actually recorded on proper £200,000 cameras.
Well, that's it. I mean, I think with the Being the Elite series, they're still trying to keep that as that's they're still doing it on phones, aren't they? Things to kind of sort of keep us kind of like to what we used to. But obviously on the Road 2 series, they're actually doing it on with a more professional look type of thing. Yeah, and I hope you guys are listening as well. Just are quite happy now, because me and Leon haven't broke up once yet. There's no hellos. There's no screaming. Are you there? Exactly. We've got a new recording app today, and it's working. It's still, we haven't got any teething problems with this, but we're just trying to find a proper format where everybody kind of like, can hear us and enjoys us, and we do want to just say we appreciate all the positive feedback that we got from the previous podcast. It was nice to hear that you enjoyed it and you were looking forward to listening to more ones in the future. The special thing about this podcast as well is because we orientated and came originally from our wrestling Facebook group, is anyone from the group who's listening who thinks, oh, I'd like to have a say and give my input from another fan's perspective, we can have you on and we can talk to you guys and have you guys give your input as well, which is going to be another nice touch we can do later on. Well, that's good. Yeah, it'd be good to have like guests and different people. Yeah. We'll probably look at getting people from all around the world as well. People that we liaise with on different pages as well. So that'll be interesting. And I think we might do a YouTube channel. We might do some videos on there. Leon's got quite a decent news channel on there already. You should probably look up. But we're going to do some good things. Hopefully, we need to get the following up, and I'm hoping the pilot didn't put too many people off, and people could see through the troubles and see that we've got a decent idea of where we're going. I'm hoping people enjoy so far what they're hearing. Yeah, and like Dave, you mentioned about the YouTube channel. We've got All Elite Wrestling News YouTube channel, which will probably be putting things from the UK page on as well. So that'll be interesting in the future.
It will be. We've got so much. So much. I'm not sure if anyone saw it actually today. The whole decent thing about why I love AEW is and the Starcast team is because if you go on Twitter now, you'll see MJF and Starcast basically saying, don't pay to see MJF. It's not worth it. He won't look at you. He won't talk to you. It'll be $150 wasted. And it's so funny watching people not know if it's real or not or fake. And it's just MJF being pure, not breaking character. It's fantastic.
I mean, I touched on it before. Then the guy's a breath of fresh air. He's just so entertaining, and love him or hate him. You tell me. Quite recently, in all these generic wrestlers that we've got in WWE, a wrestler that gets you going, that you either want to punch him in the face or you want to shake his hand. There's not many people that can do that nowadays.
No, there's not, and he is just brilliant. I think what we're going to do is we're going to quickly give John a call and see if we can get through. So bear with us for a second, and we will hopefully have the haystack on the line to prove to you he is real. So
He's not a figment of our imagination.
Yeah, I promise you it's not me putting a voice on. So let us try and get Haystack on the line. 1 minute, guys. 1 second.